are working together or against one another? Or like, are they rivals or are they working together? We
That
don't know.
nobody knows, but they were not seen together from any of the reports that she has gotten back.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so can everybody see the picture of Runegate and the surrounding area?
So,
After I hit watch stream, I should be able to.
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, so can you see my
Wow.
pointer?
No.
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 What's it near?
It's pointing at Runegate.
Runegate.
Someone's microphone is near their speaker because there's an echo.
Which color in the map is Runegate?
Runegate is in the green part of the map. It's right in the center of the
Oh,
picture.
I found it right in the center. Yep.
So there's a
We're familiar with Horsetown and Chaos Ground.
yeah, and then there's
Oh, we've been
this
to Chaos
trail,
Ground.
and this is two sisters up here. These two towns, river.
Just the very top of the map.
They're not marked. They just have the two little circles with the red dot things.
Mm-hmm.
Take the path from Runegate west, and the path ends.
Got it. Got it. With the river in between them.
Yes.
Gotcha.
It's a pair of towns. They're, twin sisters, right? There's a story about how there were sisters that were twins that were living there, but they had a crush on the same man, kind of thing, together. One built a house on one side, and the other on the other side. Some weird stuff like that. But I did want to show another picture. Where did it go?
What's the name of the river?
That is Creek.
Creek River.
Yeah, it's there's creek and there's stream, and then where they come together becomes Creek Stream River,
Which is south of Blend Marsh.
Yeah, okay, that's right.
No, we don't want to go near that.
No, well, we've been near. We've been close enough.
Trying to pull up another picture.
It's a very cool map.
So this is another picture of the area. That brown muck in the middle is the upland marsh. And heading off to the northeast is the creek. And down at the bottom
Are these
is
provinces?
the stream. These are clans, the Les Milder clan.
Mm-hmm.
Clan, the interactions with these three clans, right?
Yeah. Whoa.
Eye.
Yep. Nope.
That's because it's called the Dragon Newt Wilds.
That sounds dangerous.
The northern sister of the two sister cities is in the Dragon Newt Wilds. It's not a very safe place. Also, it was right by the two. The Lunar Army came through during the Battle of Queens.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were at that.
That's vulgar.
At least some of us.
That's disturbing, but very intriguing.
Go back to the other picture.
My former character spent a lot of time in Clearwine.
Yeah.
How's everybody's health? I guess 2 seasons have gone by. We can all assume we're fully healed.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going to just say misspoken or whatever. Those are tribes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because we're the
Where's the colleague? Hope I see your cursor pointing at the upland march.
Oh, I see the cursor now.
Yeah.
There it is.
Right at the marsh. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going back to the pretty
When I
one.
move my hand, yeah, when I move, yeah. I don't see it here, though.
It's just strange.
Yeah.
Cyclops Hill, that can't be a good place.
Hey, Brian.
Yes.
I think you need
It's in
to
the upland
select the
marsh.
map in order
Nothing
for
in the
mouse
upland
to
marsh
appear
can
on
be a
it.
good place.
I don't
Oh, is that
know
what
what
I'm doing wrong?
application you're using for it. Yeah.
Oh, that's exactly what's happening. Because I'm doing it on the picture. There we go. That's it, right? Now you can see the cursor.
There it is.
Now I can
There
see
it
it,
is.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Here's room gate. Okay, so you got to room gate and spent the night. So what do you guys want to do now?
Well, I know what I'm not going to do, and that is go into the woods by myself
Right.
and go hunting.
We can ask the since we're friends with the chief,
Mhm.
we can ask him to ask his people for any reports on these bandits that we're looking for to see if we got a kind of the last known encounter with them or something, rather than just wandering around this whole territory aimlessly looking for them. At least that's my suggestion.
Yeah, the folks just plain disappeared. But folks that have been attacked and survived report the bandits were all they had on these sea goats. They had some kind of a symbol on it. They didn't really get a good look at them.
That sounds
Okay.
horrible. How many were there?
It would vary in between a half dozen and a dozen.
All right. And, I mean, they're bipedal. They're walking on hind legs.
Oh yeah, they're people.
Okay.
And where we asked the survivors where it was that they were attacked.
It was along the trail before they got to the two sisters.
Okay. So like between Horsetown and Two Sisters?
Yeah, closer to Old Top.
Okay.
Brian?
Yeah.
We know this area, right? We've been here before during the Battle of was it the Ford?
Yeah.
Battle of Queens, yeah, side of Old Top. Did you remember there being an unusual number of snakes? And people were commenting.
Okay. Well, it's an Arnalda thing, right? Snakes are
Yes,
Arnalda. Okay. So drawing on my prior memory, what's the distance between Old Top and if I wanted to watch the road for travelers, where on Old Top would I set up an observation point such that I could intercept people on the road, say going from Horsetown to the first of the Two Sisters village?
Probably somewhere along right.
Okay.
It's a good question.
So my suggestion to the party would be for us to go east of the Chaos Grounds, north out of Runegate, come up sort of central south of Old Top, and then move west toward that overlook.
Yeah.
I think that's a good question. I mean, a good suggestion. If one was to walk in a straight line directly from Runegate to the top of Old Top, how long would that take?
You would ask that, wouldn't you?
I would. I'm sorry.
Make
I'm
sure
just
you
trying to
go
get I don't need an exact figure. I'm just wondering is it like a day or 4 hours? Okay.
avoiding chaos ground.
Yeah.
So the weather's yucky.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
wondering. Yeah. Okay.
As I recall, it's a couple hours to the Chaos Grounds.
That's what I was about to say. We were able to go from Roomgate to the Chaos Ground, have a battle, and get back to Roomgate all in the course of a night.
I thought
And-
we left the horse.
So it can only, it's got to be just, a few hours.
Yeah, it's a couple hours from Runegate. We never stayed in Horsetown.
Okay.
Okay.
Going
That's good.
up Old Top, though, I'm not sure what the elevation or the incline is, but that could be another 2 hours as well.
Yeah.
Because I'm just wondering if we're going to be staying. Like, it doesn't sound like we'll be able to get back to Runegate in the same day. Not realistically. And that's fine.
Yeah, it would probably take you half a day in this weather through the woods and the hills to get up there.
And we may want to go slowly when we get to the top.
Yeah. Bruce?
I think it's a good suggestion.
Yeah, Bruce also makes a good comment about the fact that we should know the ground. We should, to some extent, we should know how difficult it should be to climb Old Top. It's not the sort of thing that we need climbing gear for.
No.
But I suspect, apparently it'll take. It's not the sort of thing that we could go just straight up the side either, I assume.
No, you need to go like switchbacks and kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could have my owl fly over it and look for
Good idea.
worn paths that might be easier to walk on.
Or
And also
even,
look out for trolls and baboons.
Mm-hmm.
or the guys in cloaks.
Yes.
The guy what?
Cloaks, the guys in cloaks.
Oh, they all dressed in cloaks. Well, I got a cloak on, so.
Theirs is greenish. They all wear the same cloak.
Yeah, they're all dressed the same, which is unusual for bandits, right?
It's an army.
It's a cult.
Maybe they're lunars. Do we know of any lunars that wear that kind of uniform? Those colors?
Sea green cloaks?
No, you're only familiar with the standard red cloaks,
Yeah.
and then there's this group of guys called the Silver Shields that was involved with the Battle of Five Queens, but they don't wear this. So anything could be confused like that.
Hey, can I ask another Earthling question, just real quick? Because we've had allies that were, that were trolls.
Yes. Uh-huh.
So my question is, as you walk about Runegate or maybe even a bigger town, would you see trolls walking around?
Generally not. Now there is
Okay.
a dark troll that is a member of the Roomgate community. He's a cook at one of the inns, and you know about him.
Okay.
But then into the area.
Mhm. I'm just saying that there isn't like any experts on Dark Trolls at RuneGate that could shed light on any pitfalls we might want to avoid in trying to track Dark Trolls.
Tracking dark trolls.
Because they are bandits, and which means they're dangerous, obviously. And we don't know if it's baboons or dark trolls, but if there was dark trolls in RuneGate, they might be able to just give us some kind of suggestion on what to avoid.
So, question of clarification,
Say,
Brian.
Boyd.
What is?
Okay, fair enough.
And
Yeah.
he'll pat his arm.
Yeah. Bruce, you had a question?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Dark Troll bandits we've heard about are east of Apple Lane. Is that correct, Brian?
You do know that some dark troll bandits were reported up here along this route as well.
Okay. All right.
Specifically, the ones that are east of Apple Lane. There we go, down the bottom, Apple Lane there.
Mm-hmm.
But again,
Okay.
some up here between RuneGate and Two Sisters. You've also had reports of baboons around Apple Lane, and baboons involved in banditry between RuneGate and Two Sisters.
I don't like baboons.
And you know about baboons that had gone
Mm-hmm.
got involved with something down there with
Yeah.
what were they looking for? They were looking for something.
I don't know that we learned what.
Yeah, they had an emissary show up and ask something of somebody.
Mm-hmm. Well, we know that they presented themselves to expect to fall us, but I don't know that we knew what it was other than some sort of alliance.
That's right. They wanted her help with something, and
Right.
at first she refused.
Yes.
We can just travel the trails between Apple Lane and Two Sisters and see if we get ambushed.
You mean RuneGate and Two Sisters? You don't need to go all the way down to Apple Lane.
I don't want to get ambushed. I think that's not it.
Down by Apple Lane is between Apple Lane and Redbird, which is off the map picture here to the east.
No, we're not going towards Apple Lane. Yeah, I think he meant RuneGate.
Okay.
No, I meant Apple Lane.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Because we've been talking about them east of Apple Lane.
Yeah, east of Apple Lane and northwest of RuneGate. So two different directions.
Okay.
You could go either way because you're currently at RuneGate because the Queen wanted to check out what's going on between RuneGate and Two Sisters.
All right.
Okay, so we got two options.
My vote would be to go to Old Top.
It's yes. Given our current status and mission and things, I like the original plan. Go north out of RuneGate, kind of between the Chaos Ground and the forest, and then approach Old Top from the southeast.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm okay with that. Just wish to
like David suggested.
Last time we were up here, 2 seasons ago, and we encountered that healer, we did encounter or did see members from Horsetown also interacting with the healer. And so if there's bandits, well, they say there's targets, they say there's bad rules, but
So what are you proposing there, Just Echoes? Do you want to go into Hearthstown and look for people sporting those cloaks, or
pathway of going north to the Two Sisters. I'm not saying that they aren't dark troll bandits, because they have been bandits in the past. But they're a convenient excuse if I was going to be a human bandit to cast blame upon the dark trolls doing rather than, of course, me if I was a bandit that was. Do you see what I'm talking about?
yeah, I'm sure, and that's great. I if I were a bandit, I would cast dispersions on ducks. It wasn't me; it was those ducks. So yeah, totally get that. But what are you proposing as a course of action?
I'm okay with going to Old Top because we're going to pass Horsetown, but I just don't feel that we should completely leave our backs open. Because behind as we go to Old Top would be the Horsetown. And not to mention the Chaos Ground that we were all involved with a couple seasons ago.
I can barely hear you. I don't know if it's problems on my end or what.
No, you're getting a little choppy. Yeah.
Okay. I'm okay with going up to the top of O-Top. It would be a good way to survey things. However, I don't want to make sure we are defensible or don't turn our backs exposed, because right down the hill is Horsetown and the Chaos Ground we were so much involved with 2 seasons ago.
Okay, so how do we cover our backs? What do we do differently?
Yeah, actually, I think your approach that you suggested, kind of takes that into account. That way, we'll be away from Old Town and Chaos Ground, and we'll be approaching them from the Old Top direction rather than going up Old Top with them behind us.
Yes.
So the further, I guess, maybe the further east we go to go up on Old Top, the better.
Right. So
I think that's kind of what David was suggesting to begin with.
Right. So we go north out of Rungate, get to Old Top from the east side, traveling west up Old Top, and then we go sort of southwest toward that overlook, and that puts us above to the north of the Chaos Grounds and Horsetown. Right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so it sounds like we have consensus on a plan, so let's do it.
We are in violent agreement.
We're in agreement for violence, or
Well, that's for us in
yes,
agreement.
we are.
Yeah, violence agreement.
If someone with a book could look up detect enemy spell, tell me what the distance is.
50 meters.
To detect enemies?
Yes.
Okay.
Off we go.
So it's going to take most of the day to get up. What's your plan? You can go up and then come right back down. You can go up. You want to camp?
I would have thought so.
Yeah. I mean, that's the point I made. I think we should plan on moving very stealthily, as been said, and plan on camping.
So I thought we established it was about 2 hours to Chaos Grounds, another 2 hours to Old Top, maybe. So that's a 4-hour morning.
Well, that's
right?
That's traveling along the road to in between Horsetown and Chaos Grounds during dark season, not during storm season.
Okay, so you're doubling it. All right.
As opposed
so
to going cross
camping.
country through trees
Okay.
in the hills.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so we need camping gear, we need supplies. Why don't we just ask the old man here, the Thane here, I forget his name. Ranos. I wonder, could you help us? Maybe some pack mules and any other gear we might need to spend a night up on Old Top. Maybe a couple of guards, so we can leave the camp attended.
Good idea.
Go ahead and make a oratory or fast talk roll.
Is that to a specific person there, Brian?
To
63. And I've got a... Let's see. I think Orate is my best shot. Where's Orate? Orate. 58 for Orate. I missed it. But not by much.
do you want to attempt to augment with something?
It was a valiant effort.
Yeah, sure. Harmony? Harmony?
Sure,
Do I have
yeah.
a harmony thing? Where's my harmony? 58 for harmony. Yeah, sure, why not? Well, I don't know what else would work. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Harmony it is. And I failed.
Oh.
That's not good.
With it being storm season and all, he's not going to be able to come up with that kind of stuff at this time.
Is there any chance that he doesn't understand what kind of a big deal we are?
Oh, he knows what kind of a big deal you are.
I tried.
That didn't play into the role, though.
Somebody else want to try?
Oh, hell yes, I do. You said it was an oratory roll, right?
Oratory or fast talk
Persuasion.
or like something
Charm
or other?
person.
Charm
What if
skill,
I-
that's right.
What if I tried to sing about it? We need some help getting supplies.
That's not going to do it.
I have a beautiful voice. Not in real life, but in the game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I'll shoot my shot. It's a pretty far cry, but unless someone else wants to step up, I'm going to go ahead and do this.
Are you going to try to augment
all
it
right.
first?
Sure, yeah. I think I should, because otherwise my orate, it's 20, so not great.
Okay. What are you
My
gonna
charm
try
is
to-
actually a little better. It's 25.
What do you think you can do to augment with for that?
That's a great role-playing question.
I'm thinking harmony or truth or man. But there's also earth.
Yeah, truth is. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Miriam will do augment with man and then try it to orate. She's not.
I wouldn't mind trying truth because I have an 80 for truth. But
Can
I
you
would
tell
just
them?
I would just say, look, I'm just going to speak complete truth to you. We're on a mission which is of great benefit to the entire community to try to get to the bottom of some threats on the trail, and it could be really helpful if you were able to help us in any way at all.
I
Okay.
got a special on my augment.
Make your truth roll.
What's this?
I rolled a 67 on an 80 for the truth rune.
Okay, and then try your charm with plus 20.
Okay. All right. So
I got a special on my man rune.
I got a 24 out of 45.
Okay.
Oh, excellent.
And so, Miriam, what are you going to try to use to communicate?
Orate.
Orate? Go ahead and
Just
roll that. Plus 30.
Just a basic orate. Plus 30. 50-50 chance.
As you guys are bouncing discussion points across each other.
I would like to think that they were moved.
Dice for D100. And I rolled it up. I failed.
Okay.
I think, let's see. Orate is.
He apologizes profusely.
Orate is 20 plus 30 is 50.
It's not necessary. Just really appreciate your assistance.
But later on that evening, his daughter will come up. It's not Taguchi. That's a beat smoking out. Juchi, right?
Juchi.
Juchi.
Yeah.
We'll come up to Juchi.
Like the first part of the word is like Jewish, Jew, Juchi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And say that her father is a bit flustered with trying to take care of things in town.
Oh yeah.
And
of course.
She knows some people that can get you some equipment.
Oh, that would be so helpful. We really appreciate it. It's tremendously helpful.
What's your charisma?
It's 17, which is much higher than in real life.
Okay. So the next day, where's my calendar? Is to meet her, and she'll give you a location here in town.
Absolutely.
Tomorrow.
Thanks so much.
And she'll have a mule there and gear available, and then 2 guards.
Oh, fantastic. We'll try to take good care of them.
Please do. He may get upset if he finds them missing.
Understand. Really do my best to try to return them safely.
Okay. So we're heading up north, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You get to the top of Old Top without any encounters.
Great.
So once you get to the top, obviously it's windy up there, storming, but there's some wood. So if you want to be like just inside the wood line towards the top of the hill, mountain,
Mm-hmm.
that would be a safe place to make camp.
Sounds great.
Sure does.
Now, let's be cautious about open fires here. We don't want big fires that are going to glow against the trees and tell everybody where we are. So we're going to be cautious with our use of fire.
Yeah.
Maybe we just don't. Yeah. At nighttime, we don't burn a fire. Maybe.
Yeah.
Or build a blind around it.
Yeah.
It is winter time. It did snow last week.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Late winter, early spring, stormy March coming in like a lion sort of thing.
Okay, the night goes by uneventfully. Dawn is breaking.
Nice.
What do you want to do?
So much for that.
Should we head west a little bit, carefully, gingerly, to see if we can see anything from the top of the hill down to the path towards the Twin
Do
Cities?
you want the guards to stay here and keep your camp up?
Yes.
Okay, they'll do that.
Absolutely
No problem.
smart.
It'll be definitely well, hopefully it'll be safer for them, especially if they can kind of stay hidden while they're doing that. And and then we can head off towards that overlook to get a good view of what can be seen.
Sounds great.
Okay.
Yeah.
We head over this way so you can try and see the road line, that kind of point, right?
Well, now remember what we're actually looking for are bandits
Yes.
who are doing this.
Other
We're not looking for people to waylay on the
Ambush?
road. We're looking for the ambushers.
I think
Oh, yeah.
I can ask my owl to circle around Old Top to look for other camps.
And
Yeah.
that would be perfect.
That's yes.
I mean,
We're not here to ask the bandits if they want help.
Okay, Owl, roll your scan.
so it uses my skills.
No. Does your owl have a
Skills.
scan?
I don't have any skills typed down. I mean, it should have.
Did I?
Scan is 25 plus your perception modifier.
You would think it's got good vision. So that's why I asked what's detect enemies. Because go around casting detect enemies.
Enemy spirit magic. It depends on what the range of a spirit spell is.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. I don't. Somebody could look it up. Doesn't say in the spell description.
All spirit magic spells have the same range, 50 meters.
Oh, that's pretty sucky. It's made for indoor adventures.
He's got a pretty good scan.
I would hope so. It's a freaking owl. Come on.
He's got a 90. Roll.
He's got a 90. Oh, right.
It's an owl. It's what they do.
Yeah.
I'm going to go hunting squirrels and mice.
36.
In the dark.
Okay.
So normal success.
He will see a spot about halfway down
Mhm.
the hillside where there's an opening. And-
Cave.
Well, not a cave. He didn't see the cave. He sees an opening in the trees and stuff, right?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Clearing.
Yeah, clearing. There we go.
Potential site.
I was going to say an opening. Oh my God, there's this cave. Nobody knew about this cave at Old Top.
It's a crevice in the mountainside.
Yeah. It's well disguised from below, but not from above.
It could be I mean,
And there's-
I can conceive of there being a cave that nobody knew about because the ground just, gave way or something recently. But anyway,
now we need a sense of smell.
Okay, don't give Brian any ideas. We don't need a dragon coming up out of Old Top.
Right.
No, I'm saying
No foreshadowing.
something with good, something has a good sense of smell to say.
Spoiler alert.
It smells like a baboon.
I have to say, Dragon Slayer was probably my favorite film for a very long time, just for the dragon. That was awesome.
Yeah, I agree completely.
That one's the kid in the spear.
Totally.
Okay, that part was kind of stupid. But if you get past that,
It's been too long. I don't remember Rushmore.
I love that movie.
First level magic user with a dragon slaying spear.
A shield of dragon hide. Because you all know that fires that heat up all the air around you as well.
Quiet you.
Okay, yes, there is a small camp.
Okay.
There's a small, cooking fire that's been banked up against to help hide the light. It does seem to be a bit haphazard. A handful of old tents. There's some crates.
Someone should get the local magistrate to send a group up here to investigate.
And several people.
I'm going to look around. I think we're here.
Walk over to Gucci and tap him in the chest. Okay, so
I guess they don't understand my
your sense of
my
humor.
light cavalry humor. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was a pretty good one myself.
Yeah.
Okay. Hal comes back.
Flies back.
Tells you in broken English. Small camp. Banked fires. Handful of
He's
tents.
got an intelligence.
Crates.
He's actually got an intelligence of 13.
Oh, okay. That doesn't mean his Hortling is very high, though.
Oh.
Right.
Well, longer he sticks around with us.
That's right.
How many people?
It's it.
Oh, it
It's
does have
a
intelligence
bird.
of 13, doesn't it?
Yep. It knows not to get expose itself to archery fire. Dexterity. Wow. I bet you its dodge is pretty.
Fierce.
Dexterity 24.
Half dozen, maybe. Saw some walking in and out of the tents. Maybe some inside that he didn't get to see.
Just ask, are they hooded? Hoods up? Or hiding their faces?
No.
Oh. What color? Do they all have robes? What color?
They all had cloaks.
Cloaks.
Ooh. Were they sea green?
Probably.
Yeah, were they?
Or maybe a little
Okay.
bluer
That's
than
helpful.
that.
That's helpful.
Maybe chartreuse.
Green chartreuse, no chartreuse.
I'd turn to someone in the party and say, "He might be colorblind."
It's an owl.
It seems in black and white.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was going to say, I don't know the color vision of owls.
I don't either.
It's black and white. I'm pretty sure it's black and white.
I know dogs are.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I didn't
dogs
know
are.
that.
Absolutely.
I didn't know I knew their vision was poor, but wow, that's epic.
So what's the plan? The owl settles
What's the
down.
plan?
What's the plan?
I think we should I don't know, send a scout or a pair of scouts.
All I know is I'm not going to be able to sneak up on them.
Well, you're the diversion.
Yeah.
Send her running
Now
down. Then sneak behind her.
That might work. I could, you get a head start and go around one way, and then, I and whatever can come around from the other side and, distract them. And then as they come to attack me, you can attack them from behind.
I mean, I know that I can take out one of them before they even know what hit them
Mhm.
from a large distance, but
There you go.
that's still gonna leave 5
Mhm.
that we know of. So who's gonna come with me to investigate?
I don't think we should split up very much.
That's probably smart.
This is
yeah.
how we get killed.
We can go
No,
together,
you're right.
and then somebody.
No, you're absolutely right. That was how my last character got killed. So yeah, let's just go check it out.
Well, we could be a little bit strategic about this. Maybe the camp will split up. Maybe they go on patrols or something. That way, we only have to deal with half the camp at a time.
Yes. So you want to do this at night, maybe?
That would be bad for us too,
Yeah.
unless we got some way to see at night. I don't.
I mean, yeah, if they're dark trolls, it would not be in our advantage, right?
Mhm. On yes, on the third hand, one of you all has a light spell.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
here we are.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a
But I'm
lantern.
just saying, if we wanted to do something at night, we would have to, we could kind of get there and then turn on the light.
Well, those are like
Oh, I see.
that's like spiritual bagpipes. We're here.
Well, actually, I do have mystic vision.
I have a fetch.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna help us.
A fetch can go off and engage in spirit. I guess no one's hearing me.
It was something about spirit combat, and then it broke up.
I said a fetch can go and engage something in spirit combat, right? It won't be visible to us, but it would be spirit combat.
I believe to initiate spirit combat, it has to become visible.
Yep, it needs to manifest. Yep.
Well, we had spirits engage us. Were they visible? I guess they were.
Whoever we send up there, I would imagine one of us should have the detect enemy spell up. That might give us a quick synopsis of whether or not we are going to be fighting.
That's easy enough to do. It lasts 5 minutes, right? For 50 feet.
Well, okay. Maybe we should break this down into options. So one option is we engage the entire camp. The second option is wait, observe, see if the camp splits up. If the answer to that first question is no, let's not wait, then we're going in. So then it's just a question of how do we prepare ourselves to go in and fight 12 guys, roughly.
I don't mind
It's
keeping an eye on them, but the only way I know of to do that is to have the owl keep going back and forth. Because I don't know how, or either that or we have to split up because I don't know how that I can get close enough to them to watch them without making so much noise that they'll know that I'm coming.
But we can go as a group, and then the two stealthiest persons just go ahead or something.
and I thought
Yeah.
the owl said half dozen.
We don't know how many. We've had reports. Reports indicate that there are a half dozen to a dozen bandits.
Yeah, I know that. I thought the owl had said there were a half dozen, but yeah. I understand.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, I like the idea of moving closer. Those of us who are not sneaky stay back. But when I say stay back, I don't mean 300 yards.
You don't mean RuneGate.
We'll wait for you in RuneGate. Come back and tell us. But yeah, I mean, we need to be within a round or less of movement, and that's a melee round, not okay.
Which is 3 times 8, 24 meters.
24.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Again,
All
I
right.
just don't know how those of us that are not quiet can stay within that distance of the quiet people, and the quiet people get close enough to where they can see something.
Well,
We'll find
we're
out.
above. Yeah, we're above. They're in a clearing. We move down to a point where we can observe them discreetly.
It may be from 200 yards. Who knows?
Yeah.
Okay. We can certainly
until
give
we
it a
get there.
try.
So what's our objective, right? Our objective is to see if any of them leave the camp, and if they do, then we can attack whoever's in the camp. If the day goes on too long and that does not happen, then we need to reconsider our strategy.
Agreed. Okay.
Okay. So
I like I said, I like the idea of observing them. I'm just,
okay.
I just remain concerned about us being able to observe them without them knowing.
Okay. Well, let's play it this way. I don't know that any of us are tactical geniuses. However, we do have some characters who have the battle skill.
That's
So
true.
why don't we rely on our characters' skills to determine the appropriate distance and range to follow behind,
Yes.
and range we need to observe the camp.
And environmental conditions.
There you go.
I
So
can do that.
I'm not a character who has that type of skill. My battle is around 25. So don't pick me to do this.
My battle is 96. I'm happy to do anything regarding battle.
Well, I'll accompany you because my battle is 74.
Mine is 84.
Oh, well, good. Then you two can be captains.
I don't even know what battle is.
Okay.
I can't
No.
even.
I'm going to be captain of the RuneGate
There it is.
team.
I rolled a 23. So we'll let Brian interpret from that. We're trying to use our battle skill to adjudicate how the best approach for the scouts and the appropriate distance behind them to for those of us that are making noise.
Okay, great. So who's scouting?
Who has good stealth?
The two of you do. I think number 3 on that.
No, she said scouting, not battle.
Oh, scouting. I thought we were doing battle. So my scouting is
Your stealth, whatever. What's your stealth like?
That's not me.
Well, I think scouting and stealth. I'm not sure that's the same.
Move
So hide
quietly,
and move quietly. Those
hide,
are the
scan.
Well, yeah. Unfortunately, Subutai was pretty good at that, but Juchi is not. Nope.
Okay, does anyone in the party have move quietly?
No,
Well,
I have a 20.
Everybody does. We have any
Mine's a 20.
real skill in it?
Yeah.
Just a 20.
Yeah. I am 23 minus, what is it, your encumbrance?
No, there's actually a subtraction number for each type of piece of armor that you have.
Okay. Yes. So mine, I am just a minute. I am 10, 20, I am minus 2%. I am
It's
at
not 5.
23 minus, so I'm at -2.
No, you succeed at 5. 5's always
Right.
a success.
All right, then my success will be a 5.
Okay. So we have no one who's stealthy. That's what I'm hearing.
No, we don't.
Okay.
Not
So given that fact and applying that to our tactical experts, how do we proceed, gentlemen?
Yeah.
As long as possible. So you want to come in from the side.
Okay. We have a
Yeah.
plan. Let's execute it.
Okay. I need everybody to roll move quietly.
Yeah, right.
Oh my, well, darn it. Oh, not too far, but nope,
I missed.
I missed.
I have a 27, which if I didn't have my armor on would make me really close.
Nope. I
Mine's
failed.
20.
We
I
all
failed it.
And actually, if I hadn't just gone up in power and I didn't have my armor on, I would have had a success.
Okay, so you got two options. You can try to sneak in all the way, or you can sneak to a certain distance, like we're talking about that 24 meters kind of thing, and then just sprint in the rest.
I'm not.
You want to, or just assault.
So,
Either's valid.
I'm sorry. I was just going to point out that if it helps, I'm really good at a missile weapon.
Right.
So
Yeah,
we
or
might
you
as
could
well
just
take
stand
one.
back a distance.
If we are going to, if we are going to engage in battle, if we are going to engage in battle, we might as well take at least one or two out from a distance.
I think the first thing we do is we stop and just stay where we're at for a period of time just to see if our current movement has caused any reaction from them. And while we're doing that, we can then hand signal or whatever to try to we can if from this point if we don't, then we need to do our buffs before we take our next if we're going to go in.
Yeah, if we're not made, I think we're sticking to our original plan to find out if they're going to split up at all. I think that was our original plan, so let's do that.
Which goes back to I think we just wait here for a little bit.
Waiting.
We have, but the flip side of that is that we have determined that none of us are stealthy enough to get close enough to where we can really observe what's going on.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that point. Is that a determination Brian made?
Well, I made that determination from the fact that we all rolled and none of us succeeded. So, and then Brian said, do we want to continue to try to moving in? Or do we want to just charge in? Which to me sounds like, do we want to make another roll that we're all going to fail? Or do we want to just go ahead and charge in?
Maybe let's ask a clarifying question. Did we reach a position? Okay. Did we reach a position in our movement to this point where we can observe them. That was our goal.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so we accomplished that.
Yeah.
So we're in a position where we are right now. We don't. I'm sorry. I'm just confused about the
Yeah.
duality of do we keep sneaking or do we charge in when?
Right. Yes,
Good,
that's why
so
when I heard
everybody's-
that, I assumed that we weren't in position to watch. If we're in a position to watch, we just stay here and watch for a while.
No, we're not charging in. No.
Correct.
Okay, so are you going to attempt to hide?
Yes.
Okay, let's all roll hide.
hide. Hide.
Hide.
I
I
failed.
failed.
Hide.
I have a normal failure.
I failed.
Let me see. My hide is horrible. I failed.
Okay, now both these sneak and hide rolls are opposed rolls based upon their perception skills. So just because you missed it doesn't mean everybody hears you
Hmm.
or they can see you outright. So it's just to get a feel for how stealthy you guys have been versus you don't know what they have done for their part. But yeah, you can see the camp. You can only see a couple of guys though.
Interesting. That's helpful.
Doing much. I mean, they'll look down at the road every once in a while, that kind of thing.
Hmm. Yeah, seems like they're scouting.
Yeah.
In fact, everybody
Okay.
can roll a scan roll again.
I don't know that we've ever made a scan roll for this.
Thinking of
Oh
the
yeah, my scan is excellent.
My
I rolled
I
scan is
succeed.
pretty
Success.
good too.
I succeeded as well. Great job.
anybody get a special
Oh.
roll?
Regular.
I failed. Good. I'm glad you guys succeeded because I rolled a 95.
No, just a regular success. 29 out of 74.
Okay, so you guys can also see the tents.
Right.
They're not like set up orderly. It's rather um,
Haphazard.
there we go. Thank you. Haphazard. And
They
you can tell they do have a
failed
fire,
their battle skill.
and it is banked, so it's not giving off a lot of light.
So they're trying to conceal it.
So you've confirmed everything the owl told you.
The color of the
Two
cloaks.
guys you can see do in fact have sea green cloaks on.
Okay.
Hmm.
Are there any emblems on them?
From this distance, you can't tell.
From the reports about the attacks, did they occur in during the day, in the evenings, morning? When did people on the road get attacked?
Mostly it's been midday, but that may just be
Okay.
distance factors.
Okay. Is it midday now? I'm just trying to assess if if there's a group out. Maybe now is a good time to attack.
Get some distances out. Hold on. No, it's more like mid-morning.
Okay.
Mid-morning and noon.
Are the people who have succeeded in scanning been able to determine the race of these creatures, or are they still so cloaked that we can't tell? That they can't tell?
That's a good question. I think that's a good question.
Well, they're obviously not baboons.
Ooh.
They're probably not dark trolls. No, you'd be able to tell. No, they're not dark trolls. They do have composite helms on and stuff like that. They're armored up.
Yeah.
But a dark troll would have
yeah.
a snout you'd be able to see. My goodness, my throat's all
And the fact that the attacks have been happening at midday also argues against them being trolls. So we are pretty much confirmed between the information we have that they're not trolls.
Usually keep eyes on target, see what happens.
For a while, yeah.
Is a while 10 minutes or is a while a couple of hours?
I think a couple hours.
I was going to say probably less than that, because if nothing happens sooner rather than later, I think there's probably a good reason to go ahead and take our shot when there are only two of them there.
I'm happy if the consensus is to do so. I'm more than happy to, shoot one or two of them.
Yeah, what's our distance in time rounds to get to the camp for those who would run in?
I would say 2 melee rounds.
Okay.
You're looking at 50 odd meters. You're within spirit match range. Right. My goodness, excuse me.
Yeah, I was going to say, and what would be the effect on QG's shot if he was going to take a shot at the ones he can see? Is that long range?
Oh,
beyond
no.
his range?
Composite bow? I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, composite bow's got like 100 meters.
Normal range? Okay. I'm going to say like maybe a half an hour. If there's if we only see these two guys, it means that everybody else is inactive. If there was activity going on, we would see it within like a half an hour.
Yep. Or maybe they're trying to flank us. So let's keep our eyes open.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good point. I mean, can I make another battle roll for Restra to kind of get a feel for what she would think of? And say, keeping in mind this is not a military camp, but if it was a military camp, what she would make of the situation. And 48 out of her 96.
Okay. A couple of options. One, they could be just like camping out in the tents because you're not seeing any.
Mm-hmm.
You could have folks that are in hiding, waiting for you.
Okay.
Send the owl out to scout around the camp.
No, I was on mute. I said the same thing. We could have the owl circle.
Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
have him roll 90%.
90%.
We could also have the fetch scout too.
Yeah.
21. Owl eye, little one.
He will see.
Yeah, we can attack the ambushers.
A couple more that appear to be hiding. They are, in fact, facing the direction of the party.
We are known to them.
Yeah, I think we've been made.
Well, we're not very sneaky, are we?
No,
But hey,
It's
but
not the end of the world.
exactly.
well, missile fire, it's draw them out.
We confirm for surety these are bandits.
We don't know if they're bandits. They might think we're bandits.
Yeah, they could be simple tribesmen up here.
Simple tribesmen in cloaks. Okay.
I think they're bandits, but you
I
know,
think they
I'm
are
the
too.
one that's pretty much happy to kill anything. So.
Yeah. I think they're going to be dead bandits.
Well, we need to go get us.
Yeah, for
people
sure.
on green.
We'll just simply attack.
Well, give the word, and I'll kill one or two of them.
So before we go storm in, I'll give the two melee people a vigor.
Yeah, I'm going to cast strength, and I'm going to cast. I think we're gearing up. We'll do it discreetly, Brian.
Mhm.
Right? So
Yeah.
not. Yeah.
You're not going to dance and sing to increase your magic skill?
I'll meditate, but yeah. So yeah, I'll do a mobility on myself and strength. I guess that's all I can really do.
I'll do a coordination on myself.
Section 2.
I'm going to say when you get ready to shoot, I mean, I could try to befuddle one while you shoot one.
There you go.
Okay, so while you're disengaged, you can go ahead and just buff. But we do need to make the rolls, because if you start failing, that's going to take time off of how long it'll last. Right?
Okay.
I fumbled. What does that mean?
That means you spent the magic points, but you don't get the spell.
Okay.
Plus, there's the magic point cost.
I have a normal fail. I have a normal failure on the first attempt for a coordination.
Mm-hmm.
Vigor on Arestra. Look at power times 5.
Yeah.
Okay, that succeeds. Vigor on who else charges in? Davin. Oh,
I'm going to
that
have
succeeds.
strength, so vigor isn't going to work.
Actually,
It's not going to work.
I'm allowing that.
Oh, you are allowing
Yeah,
it.
when we had
Okay,
the discussion
then
before,
great. Okay.
if you can cast any of them, you should be able to cast all of them.
All right.
Jar Stackhouse is the other one that got charges in though, I think.
Okay, and I got so Jar Stakos also. So that's 3.
Does anyone have?
Yeah, I got a success there on my second attempt at coordination.
Can I get one of those coordination spells? That would be helpful.
Okay. Oh, look at that! I fumbled 100. 3 points down the drain for nothing. Failure. So, in my 4 coordination rolls, and I have an 85% chance of success, and I've rolled a 90, 68, which is a success, 100, and a 93.
Ouch.
Well, just get all those out of you. Get them all out of your system.
Apparently.
Keep track of the time and the magic points, obviously.
Okay. So that took me, on my 5th attempt, I got the second spell done. I rolled a 70. You need to keep in mind, I don't have the make. Hey, David,
Yeah.
did you have a spell matrix that I could be draining magic points from while I was casting this coordination on you?
Well, I'm kind of using it at the moment, but yeah,
Okay.
it's got 3 points left in it.
So,
Okay. How about then that last roll that I did, I used two from it.
Okay.
Okay. I feel a little bit better. And you now have coordination. I have
Okay.
vigor and coordination. And
I can either attack by melee, by ranged, or by magic.
so well, you have vigor on you also.
I will.
Yes, you do. I'm just a buffing person. That's all I do. Clamor.
then my vigor.
Doesn't I can just call forth the fetch, right? It's just action.
What do you mean by call forth?
Have it, do its thing. Come, be available. Then I cast visibility to make it material world, right?
You need to cast a visibility to make it manifest.
And
But
then if I want to engage
it's
in
there, you're
spirit,
connected to it.
oh, okay. Then if I want to engage an enemy in spirit combat, I just start whacking. Spirit versus spirit. That's about the only thing I can do useful. I have a sling.
Use that.
Yeah.
Well, you've got healing too, right?
Oh yeah, I'm the healing.
Yeah.
I'm healing person. Yes.
And the last thing I do right before Chuchi takes his initial shot, or we take our initial ranged attacks of one kind or another, is I will use a point of rune magic and do shield on myself.
1 point of shield.
1 point of shield, yeah.
Okay. So does everybody have their buffing done?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
6 for me.
Yeah, 6 for me.
One, 2, 3, 4 for me. Well, no. 3.
Okay, so each one of those is your dex rank plus the number of magic points you use to cast the spell. We take all those numbers, add them all up, and divide by 12. What do we end up with?
My dex strike rank. Well, 2 and 2 are 4. And then
4.
the next one's only
12 is 0.33.
3. Round 1, I failed. That's 4. Next one, I succeeded, which goes to 8. The next one, though, is only 3. So that's 11. And then another 3 is 14. And then the room, 14. And then there's 15, 16, 17. And the rune spell only takes 1, 18. 18 divided by 12 is 1.5.
Let's talk about a couple melee rounds. Anybody longer than that?
No.
Okay. So all the buff is done. You're getting ready to take off. We're all looking at Juchi, right?
Yep.
Oh, isn't someone going to cast like Befuddle or
Here's-
something at the same time?
Mm-hmm. Yes, when Juji gets ready to shoot his arrow, is the same round that I'm going to cast before.
Okay.
And I know that Jerstakos had said something about a ranged attack of one kind or another.
And I have a
I don't
sling.
know. But I think we're all planning on doing a ranged attack basically simultaneously. Is my understanding.
Sure.
Going on?
I have 1.
Obviously, I have 1.
Yeah.
But can you
I
shoot?
think we're all doing a ranged attack.
How long does it take to reload?
Reload what?
A sling.
A melee round. You only fire a sling once a round.
Okay.
And it goes off on your dex strike rank. Okay, so who is firing number 1? Who's
Okay.
firing at number 2? Or you're following all the same guy?
Yeah, I'll fire whatever Juchi's shooting at.
All right.
Yeah. Juji pick a target. Whoever Juji says if he's doing one or two, I'm going to befuddle the other.
Are they both seated? Is one of them? If one of them, I'm going to try to shoot whichever one looks more battle ready, and then if they look the same, I'll just randomly try to shoot one of them. If that makes sense. Just let me know.
That's true. If they're sitting there with their helmets off, I'll shoot it out of helmet. Of course, if they got their hoods up, we don't know.
Okay. Battle ready than the other.
Fair enough. That's all I needed to know.
Yeah. Number one or number two? When I need to know.
I'll shoot for number one.
Okay. Who else is going number one?
I will.
Okay. Anybody else?
I can go.
So, okay. The other guys are going after number two.
Okay. Number one. Fire away.
All right.
Any benefits for them being seated and unaware?
I'm gonna say a small prayer under my breath and then fire. And I hit exactly what I needed, which was a 90.
Mm-hmm.
90.
Which means I almost missed, but I didn't. Now let me look at the damage. It's been a while since I rolled.
I rolled a 10, so a normal hit. So 45. I rolled a 10. It's still a normal hit.
Okay.
So that damage we discussed at D4 is for melee only.
That
it's
is
not
correct.
for missile
That's
weapons. Yes. Correct. Yeah. Okay. May I roll location or damage? Or which?
Location
may not.
first.
Okay.
Location D20.
8.
And damage.
7 plus 1 is 8. So that's a pretty powerful
that
shot.
Was.
I got to hit him in the 13 for 8.
It would be a horrific thing to experience. An arrow just suddenly sinking into your chest. It's chest, right?
It's abdomen.
No. Yeah, abdomen, yeah.
Okay, and Miriam, what was that?
Hit him in the 13 for 8 points.
With what? The sling?
Yep.
Okay.
Just a D8. I rolled an 8. No strength bonus. Oh, well.
Okay, that one collapses to the ground. What's the one after the other one?
I'm doing a befuddle after I wait to see if anybody's going to shoot a missile weapon at him.
Then there's
If there are no missile weapons, then I do my befuddle.
And Justakos, what are you doing?
My first one was a disruption spell. My power is 15. I rolled a 46.
What was that? 1d3?
Well, no. First, we got to do a power versus power.
Versus power first.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
what-
The 45 was a successful casting.
Oh, okay. You want me to do power and power then? Okay.
And then we do power versus power.
Okay. So it's successfully was cast. My power versus power is a 9. Okay. I will miss him.
What'd you get on versus power?
97.
Oh, okay. He automatically saves. Okay,
Yep.
befuddle.
Okay, I roll to see if it goes off.
Mhm.
And a 56, that's a
Mhm.
success. It goes off.
Okay. And your power?
And there's also 2 magic points. And my power is 17. And I roll a 93.
That did not seem to take effect either.
It was worth a try.
Yep. It's always worth a try.
Yep.
Juchi, what armor do you wear?
Yes.
How many points in general? Like, are they all threes? You have a couple of sixes and a 5 or anything like that?
Yeah. Yeah, I have a bunch of 4s and 3s.
Okay.
Sorry,
That's okay.
I just can't remember off the top of my head. And I'm looking at it, but it's the size of a dictionary.
Oh, that's not. I need to open that back up. Hold on. No, actually, I don't. No. I should. That's okay. Never mind. All right, let me open my other thing. Hold on. Where'd it go? There we go. Okay. That's going to hit. Miriam, a couple of arrows are coming out towards you.
What?
Well,
That's
that's a
not good.
bad.
Do I see where they came from?
Not exactly, no. General direction, the camp. But specifically who, no. It wasn't those two guys, that's for sure.
Okay. Arrows, huh?
Yep.
So do I use a shield? I can use a shield with a sling, right?
Yes. What's the size of your shield?
Medium.
Okay. That's your left arm.
Yep.
And 2 connected areas. What do you want to cover?
Chest and abdomen.
Okay.
Abdomen.
Ooh, the first one is the right arm.
Ow, it's my sling arm.
That's the wrong man.
It's on.
For 5 points.
5 points. Okay. Well, my right arm goes limp.
The second one is the right leg.
This is not good for me.
or 3.
Okay, so I take 2.
Now, is everybody charging up?
No.
I am.
I am.
and this visage of a yellow bear leaps forward,
Okay.
and Miriam hides behind a tree trunk.
Mhm.
Okay. So as you guys are running up, you can do a little dodging kind of thing to make it harder to hit.
The my fetch is going to go after whoever had the shot at me because of I'm assuming they were buffing themselves up with their spirit magic points are down.
I'm going to let out a bloodthirsty cry and do other sorts of things to try to make myself look intimidating. And maybe, I can scare this guy that I failed to befuddle. At least maybe I can intimidate him and he'll into running away or something. Or at least be somewhat afraid or anyway.
Yep. Okay, so we got these 2 rounds coming up. Who was that? Was that me?
Yes. You're streaming.
The stream stopped?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the last half of the stock of melee round, I can either shoot another missile. I can shoot a missile or attack with my spell again. If you can.
What do you want to do?
Well, see, my first disruption spell didn't work. I'd like to go again, try to get this power gain possibility. I got overconfident thinking I would get it automatic the first time. I should know better.
Okay, go ahead.
So first roll. Does it go off? No.
Holy cow. Okay.
This round I will charge in.
Yeah. So 2. Okay, Jarstakos.
Yes.
You have 2 arrows coming your way.
Okay. Medium shield I have available.
Okay.
Head and chest.
Head and chest. Okay. The first one hit the chest.
Okay.
It's not going to get through that shield.
Okay.
And the second one missed outright. Okay. Arrestra. One is coming your way.
Okay.
Maybe later on in the round. That was the first shots because these are the second shots.
Yeah. Well, I have my great axe out, so I don't have a shield.
Okay. This could be a miss. And that's a miss. Oh, only one. Never mind. Well, the last one was also a miss. Would go on David. Okay.
So we've had what? At least 3 different people or shots. 3 different archers.
Well, Miriam doesn't know because she's hiding.
But 1, 2, 3,
And 1 and
4.
2. The 2 that got shot at Jarstakos came from 2 different areas. So then you got at least 2.
Is this the second round of combat or something?
Yeah, as you guys are running up, dodging through the trees, trying to get close.
Okay.
So the first one in round 2 is going against Davin and Jarstakos.
Okay.
Davin, you're missed. Jarstakos, you are also missed.
Okay.
And then later on in that round, 2 more. One on Juchi and the other on Jarstakos.
Was Juchi charging or was Juchi shooting again?
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm shooting. I'm shooting again.
You're staying back and shooting?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get 2 shots. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. All right, here we go.
Take down that other guy.
Barely missed. Wow, I'm rolling shit, but I did make it. But barely.
Okay.
Roll location.
Location, yep.
Okay. 12.
Okay, that's covered.
Oh, that's awful.
Go ahead and make 2 more shots.
Okay.
You can't use a shield with arrows, right? With archery.
No, you can't.
Wow. God, I'm rolling horribly tonight.
Me too.
Success.
Okay, roll location.
4.
That sunk into the log thing that he had been sitting on. Okay, so I missed David already. Did I miss Jarstakos already?
Yep.
Okay, so this one's going at Juchi. That's what brought us around the thing. That's right. Oh, that's going to hit.
Okay.
Oh, that's not correct.
120.
13. That's the right arm. Nope. No, that's a chest. So that's 11.
Chest is a 12.
On a melee weapon, not on a missile weapon.
No. Oh.
Okay. I have an armor of 3.
Oh, wrong die. He did 3. That's all sucked up.
Great.
And the last one at Drastakos. And that is a hit as well.
Okay.
To the chest again. So that's sucked up. Boom, boom. Okay, so I am going to stop sharing my screen. And you will want to open up the board.
Those are very light drawings, by the way.
That's okay.
You guys remember you have vigor, right? Which is that what gives you 1+1 armor point?
Yeah, a +1 hit point.
Hit point.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So, the RT is coming in from the bottom of the map. So, Restra, about where do you want to come on the map? This side? There we go. Over here, or over on this side? We're in the middle.
Where is the number 2? The guy that's still sitting on the log and is not
Well, he's squatted down behind the log, but he's right here.
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to come in where
Right.
basically from where you have me there on the right.
Right here? Okay.
Yeah, because I want to be running at him.
Okay. And Juchi's back because he was firing. Drastakos.
Bring me a more on the left here. Yep, that's fine.
Okay. And David.
I am going to come in on Arestra's left. Yep, right there.
Okay. And then it's time to tree.
Yeah, but there's a yellow bear spirit charging.
That's right, the yellow bear spirit. Where did that critter? I had a critter. Oh, let's just use this. Now the bear moves much more quickly than everybody else. What's the bear's power?
Power 11.
Okay, so last round it would have come in, and it's got 11 meters, right? Okay, so when the bear kind of shows up, he can sense.
I'm looking for the hidden archers.
Right, a guy in the woods over here. Is that showing up? Yeah, and a guy in the woods over here. But can also sense somebody inside this tent, somebody inside this tent, and somebody inside this tent.
Hmm.
So
He's moving.
it's
Attack the guy.
11, right? These are all.
Yeah.
All of the power of these guys are within that plus or minus 5 range.
Okay. So he's going to go left, attack the archer that's been shooting.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do that last round.
Okay.
Spirit combat.
That's my spirit combat value.
Yes, it is.
That's my speciality.
Spirit combat. Okay. Okay, so we both roll.
Okay. Spirit combat, right?
Spirit combat, yep.
I got a success.
And he also got a success,
Okay.
which on normal means it's a tie, so neither does damage.
Okay.
Okay. And then spirit combat goes off on strike rank 12. Okay, so we got statements of intent for round 3.
If I'm not mistaken, the guy that's in spirit combat can't do anything else, right?
Well, he can. He can ignore.
He can
Or he can
choose
defend himself with spirit combat.
Yeah, but he defended himself, correct?
This round he did, yeah.
Oh, he can make that decision round to round.
Yep, uh-huh.
Okay.
In fact, there's a thing about disengaging from spirit combat.
Yeah, I was just trying to tie somebody up.
You have to have more movement than the spirit, right?
I was going to say, whenever we've looked at disengaging from spirit combat, it didn't work. So one can only hope.
Whatever this one's, yeah. Types of spirits.
Well, this says when the combatant disengages, the combat is over. Spirits return to the spirit world.
No, he's in. That means his spirit returned to his body, right?
If the spirit wishes to renew combat, it must first become visible for one melee round before it can initiate spirit combat again.
But that's a spirit versus a corporal being, not a corporal being versus a spirit. Right? So yes, a spirit can disengage into the spirit world. A person can't do that.
True, but you can disengage from spirit combat on the material plane. It says an entity may declare during the statement of intent that they are trying to disengage from spirit combat. They can do so in one of two ways, either with a spirit dance roll or with a spirit combat roll.
Yeah, I'm guessing theirs isn't too good.
So this is a change from when we were doing RQ2.
Okay.
Say, well, given that.
So play that through. What is the consequence of an individual, a corporal being disengaging? Does that mean the spirit goes back to the spirit world?
I can't. I had to go back to the body.
If
It
an
means
adventurer announces that they intend to disengage at the end of the round, and they succeed in that round's spirit combat opposed roll, they may disengage at the end of the round. When
Okay.
a combatant disengages, the combat is over. Period. Spirits return the spirit world. If the spirit wishes to renew the combat, it must first become visible for one remaining round before it can initiate spirit combat again.
So,
What if it's already visible?
You have to be visible to initiate combat.
Right.
When a spirit returns to the spirit world, it's no longer visible.
Unless you're in the spirit world and combat in the spirit.
Well, it's not complicated. Let's stay on the material plane for the moment. so the fetch is on the material plane now.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So if this person disengages, does that force the fetch into the spirit plane?
That's what this is saying.
I thought it was saying the spirit of the person, of the one that disengaged, goes to the spirit world.
When a combatant, meaning any combatant, disengages, the combat is over.
Okay.
Right?
Spirits return to the spirit world.
Spirits plural.
Right, because a being can't go to the spirit world.
So the advantages to a person on the material plane because their spirit can't go anywhere.
Well, yeah, they can't go anywhere. What it ends up doing is simply giving
Yeah, but
the
first they have to
material
announce.
combatant a break. Because normal spirits, they manifest the next round if you want to continue fighting.
The fetch is under a spell called visibility.
Right.
So how does, and this is the part I'm trying to get my head around, how does the person who's disengaging from a visible fetch
Force it back to the
force
spirit
the
world.
fetch into the spirit world? Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't
there's
say
no
how.
spell involved.
That's the
It just
dance or
says
the
it happens.
spirit. That's the skill with spirit dancing.
With a ghost or a wraith or something like that, something that isn't under a spell to bring it present. I kind of get that, but that's not the case we have here. Anyway, I don't want to tie up all this time thinking about that, but it seems like there's an issue there to think through.
Yeah. But the mechanic is first they have to do it and announce it in statement of intent.
Right.
Then at the end of spirit combat, they can disengage.
If
So
they
still have
successfully make the roll.
yes, and they can either do a spirit combat or a spirit dance. I think you said.
Yeah.
Okay. Because theoretically, you could succeed, and the other person can get like a crit success.
Right. Yeah.
right.
In which case they wouldn't disengage.
Okay. So in my case, as long as the fetch keeps tying or winning, the combat continues. Unless the guy, of course, can decide he wants to disengage.
Now, a tie is not a success. They
Yeah,
have
it's
to win.
unresolved.
Yep, I agree.
Boy, that really changes things.
It does. That's completely different than I would have thought as well.
Maybe shaman aren't near as good as we thought.
No, they are. That's has to do with how spirits function on the material plane. What it's saying is that all you have to do is succeed in a spirit combat contest, and you can force a spirit back into the spirit plane.
Right, but if it's got visibility active, then it just loses a rank and comes back the next round.
Well, without visibility cast on it, how does it come back?
It can.
Right. It's that's it. It's the fetch is done until you cast another visibility on it. I'm not sure how I feel about this.
unless the fetch has the visibility ability. That's
It
what
has
he
access.
could have done his thing on.
Yeah, it has access to this same. We share spirit map.
No. I mean, there's an actual shamanistic ability that allows your fetch to manifest. You don't have to cast the stuff.
Well, obviously, I didn't select that one. Okay. Next round.
And we're still doing statements of intent.
Oh, that's right.
And that's what brought up on the whole disengage thing. That he can't do anything. He has to fight back or whatever. That's what I said, no, he can actually try and disengage.
He can, but it doesn't take effect till the end of the round. Okay. If he's successful.
Mm-hmm.
Well, same effect. It keeps him from shooting at people.
True.
I mean, I want to keep shooting, to be honest. But
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I'm the one in question here.
Nope.
Okay,
Well,
over
you're
this
doing
round,
good.
statement of intent.
I'm going to charge at the guy on the log. I'm going to, make blood-curdling cries and things and attempt to intimidate him before I actually engage him with. If he doesn't run away or something, I'm going to whack him with my great axe.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Add 4 to your strike rank. David.
I will stay on Arrestra's left and likewise attack that guy.
That's one more. +5.
Okay, so I've got mobility, so my movement's doubled. So is that +3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gerstakos.
I do not know about the people inside the buildings, correct?
Correct.
Thus, I guess I will charge and attack number one, not being attacked by my companions.
Well, the only yeah, you would see this guy.
There's
The
another
spirit
archer
attacked
out
him last round, so he's got stuff going on.
All right, then I will move and
He's
attack
no longer
him.
hiding.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Miriam, are you going to be doing anything?
No.
Is the owl going to be doing anything?
No.
Okay.
Well, yeah, the owl's going to cast vigor on Miriam.
Oh, okay. So we have their strike ranks calculated. Your Stakos, you don't add anything. Because you would have been at the end of last round.
Okay. All right.
think my strike rank for the composite bow should be 2, right?
It doesn't have a strike rank. It has an SRM of 2
It
or
goes off his deck strike
SRM
rank.
1. Yeah, so it's Dex and +5 plus Dex.
Gotcha.
So if it's 2, it's what, 2 and 7?
Yep.
2 and 9.
Thank you.
This inside that. This one. Three, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Strike rank 1. Everyone hears the sound of like a deluge.
I don't know what that is.
Lots and lots and lots of water.
Okay.
Like a waterfall, but not a constant. Just once.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's probably not good.
And everyone will see this guy get like doused with this deluge of water, right? Down on top of him. Okay.
That's something he did himself, like a rune spell or something.
Yes. Okay. That was strike rank 1, 2, 3.
That would be me.
Oh, 2.
That would be, yeah. That would be me.
Now,
Yeah.
these guys are involved with melee.
Hmm.
Firing into melee, we divide your skill by the number of combatants. Now, it's true that there are 3 enemy combatants in that thing.
Hmm.
But also keep in mind the movement, the time it took them to get there, and when his shot actually goes.
Yeah, I should get one shot
okay.
off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me do that. I rolled a 9 out of 90.
Who did you shoot at?
The one on the top.
9 out of 90.
The one that would have been the furthest from the attacking melee group.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, roll location.
Okay.
At least a special.
1. Yep. Is that a crit or just a special?
No, it's special.
Except you got that 90 divided by a number.
Well, the shot goes off before everybody gets up there.
Oh,
Mhm.
That's what it came down to. That's what Bruce is talking about.
Mhm.
got it.
Okay, that's number 2. Okay. Okay. Max damage plus roll damage.
Okay. Max damage is 9. Plus I roll again. D8 plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
Rolled a 7. Plus 1 is 8. Plus 9 is 17.
17 minus 3 is 14.
Yeah. It's quite a thud.
Pins right into his leg, and he goes down on 1.
Beautiful. Well, I won't fire again this round. I'm gonna charge in, and the next round that'll be my action.
Okay.
Next round.
So, Michael,
Yes.
you see that there's an archer on the right, right?
No, I didn't see that. I did not see that. Yeah, I mean, I could shoot that person. I didn't see that archer.
This guy,
Yeah.
you don't see him.
Oh.
He's only up there because the spirit's on.
Does he see somebody to the left that the bird is engaged with?
Yeah, he can see that guy because things are happening there.
An archer?
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, I think Bruce's point is just that if I saw an archer, I would know to shoot it, which makes perfect sense.
What Brian is saying is the guy on the right you can't see.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah. So I can't
Yeah,
shoot
he's
at
still
him,
hidden.
therefore. Yes. So there's no apparent archers to me.
At this point in time. But you know there were 2 archers out there because they were
Yes.
shooting at you guys. Like you got shot at, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, just once though.
Yeah, and my armor took care of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, strike rank 3. 4. 5. 4.
Cast. I'll
4.
just see if I can cast a spell. Ooh, I failed. Okay, next round.
You got some 4?
Yeah, I would like to augment my rapier with my air rune.
Okay.
Ugh.
That's a failure.
That's an automatic failure.
Does anything bad happen?
No, nothing
Okay.
bad happens.
Okay.
'Cause- well, I take that back. You're trying to inspire and you failed your inspiration, so you're
Yep.
was it minus 20? Do you remember offhand?
Right. You demoralized yourself.
Yes. It's minus 20.
Okay.
Okay. My 100% drops to 80%. I roll a 9.
A 9?
9. Yep.
Oh, that's a special, right?
I believe it is.
18's a special. Yep, so you get-
So I'll do a slash.
Oh, which one is this one?
Slashing is roll damage normally twice and add both results together.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so rapier is a d6 plus 1, so
2d6 plus
2
2.
dice 6 plus 2. Now the plus 2 really doesn't show up, does it?
It does.
It will.
It adds in.
Oh, it doesn't? Okay. Plus 1d4 for my strength.
Where'd you hit him?
I'll do that in a second.
Now
Okay.
you see how it did the 3, and the 5?
Yep.
And that's 11, but it's 13 total.
Okay.
It added the 2 in.
Pardon?
It added the 2 in.
Did it? Okay, so
Okay.
it was a total of 11 then, right? Or are you saying the 3, 3, and 5 are the die rolls?
Yes, that's correct. So if you add
Okay.
2 to that, you get the 13.
Okay.
So the 13 is the total amount. It
All right.
includes the plus 2.
The location is 9, abdomen.
Okay. He goes all the way prone. Oops. This guy.
Beautiful. It's gonna be my last round, guys. I'm gonna be a pumpkin after
Yeah,
that.
we agree.
Oh, shoot. It is late, isn't it?
Yeah, we finished the round.
Okay. So that's strike rank 4. Anybody else on 4? Strike rank 5?
Yep. I go in 5.
Okay.
Okay. So when that guy runs out and flanks me, when do I see that happening?
During the round.
Okay. Segment 2, segment 3, segment 4.
1.
1. Okay. So in 1, I'm 3 hexes back. So I want to change my intent and move to Arestra's. What is that? 1, 2, about 9 o'clock position or 8 o'clock position.
Oh, like 1 hex back?
Correct.
Okay.
Now, are you going to make me add 5 to my strike rank for that?
No. Because he's just running out there, and if you guys just run together, you'll be fine.
Okay. So I'll attack that guy.
Okay.
Does this guy come out of a tent?
Yep.
Is he armored up?
Yep.
Ooh.
Ooh. Critical parry.
Boo.
Okay. Normal attack.
And your rapier's got more than like, oh, no. Who's that? C1.
10 points of damage on the rapier.
Okay, he might be able to get through that. Six. Nope. Okay.
Okie dokie.
Okay. So that's 5, right?
That was 5, yes.
Anything else on 5? Yes. Okay. On 5, Juchi,
Yes.
arrow's coming.
Okay.
Can you see where it's coming from?
Yeah, that would be nice. Bastard's gonna try to kill me.
Yes. And he missed.
Great.
So you can
Can I-
see this guy now. Well, nobody else is
All
paying
right.
attention.
Well, let's make a note that next round I'm gonna shoot the archer.
Okay. Strike rank 6.
Oh, hang on a sec.
Yeah.
Michael, why don't you shoot at him this round?
Actually, I could.
Your second shot. Yeah.
I could at 9. Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you, Bruce.
Just, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Understood. Yeah. Yeah. Strike rank 9. I'm gonna shoot at the archer.
Okay. Okay, C2, the one with one leg, is going to attack at a. No, that's right. Who took damage? He is going to drop his sword and cover himself with his shield.
Oh, that's so cool, man.
Hmm.
That's so battle-esque.
That's right.
He knows he's toast.
And this guy, well, no, he won't do that. Yeah, okay. Okay, we're on 6, right? And that was that guy who was previously seated. He's covered shield. Okay. Down. 2 is not going to hit you.
Anyone else before 9?
Okay.
Rick,
7, 8,
take a risk.
9.
It's me.
Shoot.
There you go. 23. Success.
Okay. Location?
12.
Ooh.
Damage 6.
That's a chest shot, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, archer
Okay.
shooting at archers.
Little payback, finally.
Exactly. That's right. The dueling snipers. The war of the rats here.
Okay. 9, 10. Anybody on 10? Okay, this guy is on 10. Arrestra, you're being attacked by this guy.
No. I'm sorry, I was on mute. I've been saying for a little while I go on 9. And
That's classic.
and actually I was before that I was saying when I see this guy cover himself up with his shield, can I switch my attack to this guy coming up on my right?
You can. Now that cover happened on strike rank 6. No, it didn't. When did he get hit on the leg?
7.
No. When did he get hit on the leg? Somebody hit him on the leg.
Oh,
Previous round.
2. No, that was 2
That's
this
right, with
round.
the arrow. That's right. So
Yeah.
2, he's dropping down. So 2 plus 5 is 7.
yep.
Your strike rank 5 or less?
My normal strike rank is 5.
Okay, yeah,
And then
I'm 12.
I had 4 plus 4 because I was moving.
That's right.
Which is why I went 9.
You're not going to be able to attack him this round, no, but you can face him.
Hi. What's up?
You know, let's attack the guy on the ground.
Who are you? You want to go outside? Come on, let's go outside.
Yeah.
We got this situation under control.
Maybe. I know
Definitely.
this fight with this group we have here. My character just does not do melee attacks.
We got this. I do have to bail though because I'm melting.
Yeah.
You did your 2 attacks
Okay.
this round.
Yep. I hate to be such a lightweight, but I am.
Okay.
No, that's fine. We're almost to 12.
So Russia, he's attacking.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and attack him anyway then.
Well, you won't be able to attack this round because of the time it took.
You attack the guy on the ground, I guess.
That's what I was saying. I'll go ahead and swing at the guy on the ground, I guess.
You're going to attack an unarmed man on the ground.
Yeah.
What's your honor?
Unarmed.
My honor is 86,
Roll.
but
Or lose a d6.
yeah, I was going to say I'm a death cultist. You remember my goddess waded in and killed all of the Valley of the Healers and whacked them all up. So
Did you have fun?
But what's her honor?
yeah, that's true. I rolled a 17.
You rolled a 17,
Yeah.
and you're going to act against that.
Oh. No, based on the way you're doing that, I would say no. I will pull up and face the person after all then.
Okay. We just didn't quite have enough time in the round, was all.
Yeah, understood.
And if it was like strike rank 2 the next round, if we were to go all the way around kind of thing. You only missed it by a couple strike ranks. But he's attacking. You go parry?
Tackle some of your
Sure. I parry with my great axe.
That's fine. I got to do grading too. So.
Ooh, I have a critical parry. I rolled a 1.
Woo! And how much? We're using a hafted weapon to parry with, right?
Yes, I
It
knew
doesn't do
that.
damage, but it completely blocks the shot.
Yeah.
Okay. And then 11 is Bandit 1. So the guy, David, that's coming on you.
Yep.
He's attacking on 11.
Okay. Shield parry. Success! I get a check mark.
And he missed.
Yay.
And Bandit 3. Jarsnikos.
Yes.
Bandit 3 is attacking you.
Okay. I will try to parry. My shield. 61. Let's see. I roll a 7 out of 61. So leave it special.
It is a special.
Specials just flying all day long here.
I know.
For 12.
Totally.
So special parry, right?
Right.
Against the normal attack. Parry is deflect, or attack is parried. Carrying weapon. Using the rapier, right?
No, I was using my shield.
Oh, shield. Okay, your shield. Okay.
So do I roll the damage from my shield?
If you want, it's not gonna be enough to get through his sword.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, if you were to do like special damage instead of just parrying weapon damage, normal damage, then there'd be a chance of maybe getting something through.
Well, all right,
Okay.
so which weapon is he using?
He's using a broadsword.
Oh, okay, where's Joe?
He has how many hit points?
That's 12.
Hey guys, I got a jam. I'm sorry.
See ya.
All right, I'll see you.
We're closing out.
Yep.
I
Have a
can't-
good couple of weeks.
That's
Bye.
the melee round.
Cool.
So we'll call it here.
No. We got spirit combat.
Oh, that's right.
Strike rank 12.
Front guy, abdomen's gone, right?
Yep.
Where did he go? Where did he go? Archer. That's right. I got something to do real quick first on this guy. Okay. Okay, spirit combat. Ready?
Yeah.
Roll it.
Success.
Oh, in success. In fact, might even be a special.
Okay.
It is. Holy cow.
These guys got some combat, huh?
Well, you rolled a 7. You only need a 33 to special with a 7.
Yeah. 33 would be a 6 points.
So he did a special. So he won.
Yeah, you did.
So he's going to be doing.
You're a good girl.
You can't do away with. You can't do anything about specials and crits.
He does 3 magic points of damage to the fetch.
3. Okay.
And that's the end of the combat round, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that's what we will take off next time
All right.
in the midst of combat.
And that's 2 weeks, right?
That's correct. But Friday night, not Saturday.
Right.
Not Saturday. Yeah.
So I take it.
Sounds like a plan.
I take it that guy did not disengage.
No, he attacked. Did 3 points.
Yeah. You have,
Yeah.
but he won. So if he had,
No, his
His intent-
intent was not to disengage. No,
all right.
at least not yet.
So Pete, remember to cast your spirit block or spirit shield, whichever it is, to get your spirit combat armor.
Yeah, but then
Don't-
it eats spell points. So
Yeah, but you've got
I
a
figure I'm going to win a lot.
gigantic,
Huh?
but you got a gigantic pool of spirit points or mana, right?
No.
So it behooves you to spend the 2 points to save 3 per round.
Let me see what was called.
If you had 2 point spirit block up, he would have only taken 1 point of damage instead of 3, for instance.
Of course, I don't have spirit block.
Really?
I have Spirit Screen, is that it?
Spirit
you'd
Block, I
have
think, is a
to.
rune spell. Spirit Screen.
Yeah,
Spirit Magic spell.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Is it? I don't have my book, so I don't know.
Yeah. Spirit Screen
Anyway,
is the same thing as armor for spirit combat.
Yeah, and it's only 1 point, so I guess I could afford
But
that.
every point counts, right? As it starts to add up.
Oh
yeah,
yeah, especially if they, yeah. But if I hit and win combat, I'm gonna doing a lot of damage compared to these guys. Oh well,
yeah, but you don't want to be losing magic points to them in the process.
got it. All right.
Now, Spirit Block is a common rune spell, so you do have that. If you want to use a rune point for it.
No, yeah, no.
Don't know what that was.
But you should have your spirit screen up.
Okay.
And it's a good thing to keep in mind for, future reference or whatever, that it is available.
My cast it next round, next round.
Yep. Cast it on 4 and then continue the attack on 12.
Right.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Well, I was successful twice and took 3 points of damage. I was just trying this out, see how it works.
Yeah, we all have to figure it out.
Not shooting.
Practice,
He's not
practice,
shooting
practice.
He's not shooting at you guys, so.
Yep. You got it.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Yep.
All right.
The 3rd
Night.
of June.
3rd of June.
Okay.